Hi, I'm Tom. This is a very quick demo of the BioBricks data discovery tool. BioBricks helps you pull data with one line of code, and the discovery tool helps you find that data. So let's say I was interested in clinical variants. This tool is going to use an integration with OpenAI, the ChatGPT integration, to find databases on BioBricks.ai that match your query. So in this case, it's coming back and saying ClinVar is probably the database you're looking for, and here's a table I found that seems to be relevant. So it takes a look at this table. It's got 13 columns, a bunch of rows. You can see there are things that look like clinical variants, and certainly this is a good database to match that query. You can see a summary from OpenAI about why this table was selected at the bottom. So at this point, if you're a researcher, you might say, oh yeah, that was the database I wanted. Now, how do I get that data quickly? So in that case, you could just head over to docs.biobricks.ai and install BioBricks with one line and configure BioBricks. Basically tell it where to put your data when you install it, and then install ClinVar. BioBricks does have around 30 to 50 other databases, and we're adding more all the time, but ClinVar does make a nice example. So if we want to install BioBricks, we can run pip install upgrade BioBricks, and you can see I installed BioBricks here, and now I can configure it, and it's going to want to know where to put my bricks. So I'm just going to put this in my temporary directory. Typically, you want to pick a directory with a lot of free space. A lot of the databases on BioBricks are pretty large, but we're just going to pick this temporary directory for now, and we're going to use the temporary token. You can get a permanent token by registering at biobricks.ai. Okay, there. So we're set, and now all we have to do is run BioBricks install ClinVar. And there you go. So now it's installing ClinVar. And just to remind you, if you went to the data discovery tool at biobricks.ddns.net, you'd be able to see what the brick is that you want to pull right at the top there. And so you can see all the data gets pulled less than a minute. Okay, so now we have ClinVar. And if we were interested in using ClinVar, we could say import BioBricks as BB, and ClinVar is equal to bb.load ClinVar. And there we go. So we loaded all the tables, and we get auto completion on the ClinVar variable. You can see these 10 tables from ClinVar. Each of these tables is actually a Parquet file, and yeah, so I'm not going to get into that today, but you can use the PyArrow package to work with these tables, and it's all very fast and works really well. So we could also search for other things, like maybe I'm interested in FDA devices, and it's going to send a query. Think for a little bit, get back to me, and we actually have loads of other databases on here as well. So maybe we want like ICE, maybe I'm interested in acute oral hazards. I'm not actually sure if this one's going to work, but the integrated chemistry environment has a lot of really great data about toxicology, so we can go ahead and pull that, and yeah, sure enough, so it pulled the acute oral toxicity table back. So this is still a work in progress in really early days. If you think this is useful, please like and subscribe, or leave a comment. If you register and you're interested, then I'll contact you, and you can do things like add bricks. This system is open source, open access, or just make suggestions about how to make the service better. So thanks very much. That's it.